Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Zhaoqing. And today you find us, what's that name? We are at the bottom or the entrance to Jinxiang Mountain Forest Park, which I believe is also known as Golden Elephant Mountain, which we haven't been down here for a while. We're not actually climbing up the mountain today. We are spin our camera around here. So this is the entrance here to climb up the mountain. That's all changed. The entrance used to be up over on the left up here somewhere. So they've redone all the entrance up here. We've got a nice looking tourist centre back behind us. But what we're doing today is we're going down to our left here. And I'm just out on a ride on my electric bike. And ducked around the bottom here and found these gorgeous buildings. So here we've got fresh water running down off of the mountain. This big sculpted elephant up here. But down here we came across this old looking village which looks really interesting. We sort of rode through it and I've ridden back, parked up, and we'll take you for a little walk through here because some of the buildings look really, really cool. Oh, the happy dog. So on our right here, we have what looks like an old temple of some form, which as always, we're not actually going to go inside. Temples are sacred, but we'll have a look from the outside here. It's quite old. I imagine it's still in use by locals, but we'll carry on down this way. Here's the old bike park down here, waiting for me to get back. But we're going to basically take a wander right down along through here and have a look at some of these old buildings. I'm not actually in. We might have to come back and have a bit more of an explore in the not too distant future. I was just out for a ride. I'm just going exploring, and I've only got thongs on. I didn't bring any decent shoes, and a lot of this stuff is very, very overgrown, so I'm not going to go exploring too far into these places today because it is snake weather. Have another little worship area down here. People come and light incense as offerings to whoever they're giving offerings to, whether it's gods or relatives or whatever. And then this huge big tree over the top of us. This is absolutely glorious. But then right the way up through here on our right, we've got heaps and heaps of really, really old buildings. We'll get past this got this little white fence, so they've fenced some of this off up here. But here we see the first of the old buildings in here. I am seriously hoping that they're going to do some work in here and fix these up. I mean, this would be a great addition. This area would be a great addition to for people coming to visit the mountains. So here we go. So yeah, it's all very overgrown at the moment, but it almost, just the way everything's laid out here, it almost looks like it was maybe at some point some kind of a temple area or something along those lines. We do have all these signs here. I can't read the signs, but we can see the little warning symbol there. So yeah, we're not going to go exploring too far into any of these. If we do find a decent looking walkable track, we'll go and have a look. But here we have another great looking building. Old. It's an absolutely Absolutely stunning little place. So just, yeah, like I say, we're just out for a ride and just came across this. So really nice little gate area with, I don't know what the writing is, carved into the stones over the doorway there. But we see with the red symbols here, so people have still been coming along, probably Chinese New Year, and putting up these good luck signs. So it must be owned by one of the families here. But it's just, yeah, I was very, very surprised to come across all this as we were riding through. I thought we were just going to ride around this mountain and come out the other side. And oh wow, look at this. I don't know, no, we're not going to get terribly close, but look at this. I don't know if we can see that very well, the root system from that tree coming down through the bricks in there. Wow. Have another little worship area here. Again, maybe if there's someone Chinese watching, you can tell us what these writings up on the back wall here mean, what they're saying. But, and then yeah, right up behind here we've got the mountain, which is absolutely stunning. Wow, it looks good actually. We might have to get up there for another walk, maybe not make a video, just go and enjoy ourselves and have a walk up the hill. So this here looks like some kind of a hall, quite a large building compared to the rest there. So it doesn't look like there's anybody living here anymore. Okay, we've got steps and a pathway heading up through there. So yeah, I have to come back with better shoes one day and actually go for a good look around these places. This is the sort of thing I absolutely love, just getting out and having an explore. So we've got more up through the gap here. Whoa, and we've got some thunder over in front of us. So actually, let's pull out the phone. See if we can't translate what these signs are saying. Okay, what have we got? Oh, can't translate. Okay, we'll try another translation app. Dangerous area should not be close to Pengang Construction Company. Okay. So construction company, so maybe they do have plans to do something here. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this huge big tree above us. Wow, that is enormous. Oh, we've got a sign down here with a QR code. So let's try and scan this QR code and see what it tells us. Translate. Okay, phoenix wood, a plant of the genus phoenix wood legume. Phoenix wood alias fire tree, red jacaranda, phoenix flower, fire phoenix, golden phoenix, red onion. It is a tall deciduous wood of the phoenix family of beans. The bark is grey and brown and rough, 2 annulus, even number. Okay, so phoenix tree. That'll do. But that's an amazing looking tree up there. Absolutely stunning. We'll get away from it a little bit and have a little look from a distance. Wow, look at this area up in here. So yeah, as I was saying, I love just getting out away from the city, get out on the bike, go somewhere I've never been before. And then here's this tree we were just standing under. Wow, that looks absolutely glorious. I don't know how well the colors are coming up in the camera, but far out, that looks amazing. I wonder if we, yeah, that gives us a bit better look at the colors coming through. Really, really nice. So it looks like we maybe had some shops in here. Got a bike coming behind us, a car coming in front of us. We'll just step off the road here for a minute. Leapmotor. Wow. This is why I sort of, I do quite often say, you know, don't just get cars everywhere and stuff. Get out on a bike or get out on foot and just go for random walks, and you find stuff like this out in the middle of nowhere. It's absolutely stunning. So it looks like we're coming up towards the end of this little village area. And we're back through the trees. So we're gonna head back to the bike. We're actually gonna carry on this way. We're gonna try and get right the way around this Golden Elephant Mountain and come out the other side. What else we're gonna see, I don't know, but we'll pull the camera out at some point. But as we walk back, yeah, we've got one more little building there. But I love these steps heading up here. They just look fantastic. As we walk back, I do want to reply to a comment from a video. And oh no, let's pull the phone out so I can actually read the comment to you. Get the VPN turned on. So, yeah, it is a, okay, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Oh, we're going very slowly. There we are. Right, here we are, comments. Which one was it? Okay, here we are. So the comment was from Tony Yam B2E. You don't seem to have much Chinese being in China for so many years, Scott? Question mark. To which I say, no. I know a few words here and there, and that's about it. I sort of don't have much in the way of inspiration or much desire, I would say, not inspiration. I don't have much in the way of inspiration to learn, inspiration again. I don't have much in the way of desire to learn China. It's not that I don't have a desire to learn. I'm not in a rush to learn. I have other things that are priorities that I want to be doing. and Chinese is not one of them at the moment. And I've got a lot of other things I want to do, and I've only got so much time. I did have a joking comment that I used to say to people all the time. People used to ask me, back before I came to China, people used to say to me, you know, when they found out I was going to China, they said, "Oh, how long are you going for? When are you coming back?" And my sort of jokey answer was, I will come back when I know Chinese well enough to be able to teach Chinese in schools back in Australia. And so I figure the longer it takes me to actually learn Chinese, the longer I can stay here. So that's my sort of tongue-in-cheek, jokey answer. But I also, as well as having other things that are sort of I see as priorities, there's not a lot of pressure to learn Chinese anymore. I think if I had been here 20 years ago, I would probably know a lot more, because we didn't have all of the translating tools and stuff. So to be able to get by day to day, you know, to be able to be walking down the street and ask, "Where's the toilet?" You'd have to know some Chinese, or life here would be very, very difficult. With all the translators now, you know, I've got, I don't even know how many, 5 or 6 different translators on my phone. So there's very little pressure. You've lost that kick up the arse that you needed, or that helps you get inspired to actually learn some more Chinese. But yeah, I will learn eventually. I've had students say to me, "Do you want us to teach you some Chinese?" And I always say to them, no. If we're communicating, I want you to be learning English. But I do actually have some classes now, and I'm developing some sort of lesson plan things whereby students can actually start teaching me some Chinese words. But I'm putting a list of things on it. So when they teach me a Chinese word, they also have to explain the word in English, when to use the word, when not to use the word, where does the word come from, what sort of, you know, the background of the word, all that sort of stuff. So we're going to sort of combine them teaching me some Chinese with me teaching them English. So no, I'm still sort of, I've played around with that with students in the past, but I'm trying to formalize some stuff now so that we can get a really good sort of thing going. But yeah, we'll see how we go with that. Learning Chinese, like I say, it's just not a priority for me at the moment. But we're back at the bike now. We're heading back down this way. We're going to go see what else we find along this road. So stick with us. I'm sure there will be more to come, even if it's just me coming back to say thanks for watching and goodbye. But don't go anywhere, we'll be back. Okay, so we're now about, what are we, 1.5, 2 kilometers around the village, from the village that we're just looking at. Over on our left here, we have, I think that's the toll highway, but there's a heap of road work going on over there. We've got a restaurant in here. There's a number of restaurants down through here, so I know where we are now. Over on our right here is the backside of that Golden Elephant Mountain. It's absolutely stunning. I love this area. And through here is a little village area. I'm gonna have to watch this car as we come through here. Yeah, we actually did a ride through here quite some time back. I think it was on my push bike. Or was it on the electric bike? We have duck farms on our left here. But yeah, there's another interesting little village area through this way, which unlike the last one, the one around here is still lived in. And yeah, I remember going through there last time, ran into a lot of kids and sort of stuff playing on the street, and being school holidays have just started, we'll see what the streets are like once we get up into that area. Oh, a lot of ducks on our right here. No doubt, one day soon. Oh wow, look here. Ducks or geese? Lots of them in there. That's incredible. So geese there, and then I think we got ducks swimming on the lake behind them. But there's a lot of sort of ducks, geese, fish farms out here. And then lots of those little restaurants sort of connected to a lot of these places. So quite a few, not a lot necessarily, but quite a few of the farms here, those type of farms, will have a little restaurant. So, so you get, yeah, your meat is freshly killed. It's, well, I'm not into duck or goose or any of that stuff myself, so it's not really very good for me, but if you're into that stuff, from what I understand, it is very, very good. They are quite popular. We've been out to these places a couple of times with friends to eat, and you do get a lot of traffic out here of an evening. It's very, very quiet through here during the daytime, but come evening time, a lot of people come out here to eat. Left or right? I think we're going right. I think. Okay, and yes, this might be the village area we're coming up on very soon. Little birds sitting in the street, there they go, flying away. So it's probably quite a good area too to find snakes and stuff up through here, being very, very close to the mountain and the forest. It's, and yeah, so we're into the village now. So these are mostly still lived in. Got another nice, I don't know. Now, I used to think these buildings in front of us, I used to think these were all sort of temples, but I've since found out that a lot of them are ancestral halls. So that one in there, I'm not sure whether that's a temple or an ancestral hall. So so yeah, I think there'd be a mix through here. Oh well, this is all new since I was up here last. So that gate in there is all brand new. These steps are brand new. So they're obviously developing it. A lot of the places up through this side are really, really old and not lived in. I think some of them probably are still lived in. Most of the lived in buildings are over this side of the road, on our left as we ride through here. But yeah, once you get up behind the sort of the roadside houses here, it becomes much more, it becomes much more you know, very, very old, very, very traditional. It's another area I hope they're going, actually, really that whole road that we've just been through, they could spend a lot of time and a lot of money doing all of that up, because there are a lot of little interesting things through here. Let's try and stop at a couple of these alleyways as we wind up through here. I've been looking on my right, but too slow to get the camera over there. Oh, see here, we looks like another temple here. And then they've got a lot of timbers down on the footpath down through there. So it looks like they're trying to sort of make it a bit easier for workers carrying stuff up. So yeah, hopefully they're renovating a lot of this, because I love these areas. I love these, you know, really, really old villages. It's a really, really nice area. Also, we've got a heap of work being done on our left here. What's this? I think that might be rice. They're putting rice out to dry, or wheat. No, wheat, I think. Or no, maybe rice. Putting out there to dry in the sun as things and then they'll be off to, well, I don't know whether they'll be selling that or eating that or what they're going to do with that. But lots of gardens through here as well. And then yeah, the mountain up behind. Let's stop in this gap in the trees. So I think over on the right here is the main peak of Golden Elephant Mountain. Actually no, it might carry on around here. I can't remember. I'd have to go and have a closer look to be sure. But and then smaller mountain over on our left over there. So now we know where we are. We're actually going to start heading back towards home. We've been out for a couple of hours now. It's been a really nice little ride. Yeah, did quite a way through Duanzhou. Sort of just taking back streets, random streets left and right. Oh, here we have more stuff laid out for drying in the sun. There's more of it up here. Yeah, the little places like this are just magic. Absolutely glorious to find this stuff. The village here is very, very quiet today. Last time I was here, it was much, much busier. Maybe it's the heat. It is quite a warm day. It's not as hot as it has been. You know, while we're over in Jiangmen, you know, we were having 37, 38 degree days. The yesterday and today it's been much cooler. It's maybe 31, 32 here. But prior to that, sort of when we got back on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was still really, really hot. It was really hard to sleep at night. The temperature in my apartment at night was still 34, 35 degrees at midnight. It was bloody hot. Really, really hard to sleep. I had the air conditioning and 2 fans blowing onto my bed to try and keep me cool. It was just atrocious. But we survived that. It has cooled down the last couple of days. We actually had a typhoon heading in through Fujian province from the east of us, heading our way. It was meant to cross only about maybe 100 kilometers to the north of us, but it was already overland. So I figure it probably, we have a restaurant down here overlooking the water, but we can't see the water from here. Yeah, the typhoon, because it was overland already, I think it well and truly blew out. We didn't even got much rain actually, not only the wind, but the rain never really seemed to happen. but it has cooled the place down, which is very, very pleasant. So we are now heading up towards the main, yes, okay, we've got the main road right in front of us here. So we're going to finish up there. We're going to call that this video done. Let me get this camera turned around for us. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little little walk and little ride. It's just been out killing time. We've still got 2 more videos from Jung Men still to post. I got them all edited within a day of getting back home, but I was sort of going to just chuck them all up online. I thought, no, I'm gonna, from now on, no more than one video per day. Otherwise I'm drowning you all in content. So yeah, I've got one uploading at the moment. It might be uploaded by now by the time I'm making this. But yeah, we'll have one more to upload, and then we can start getting out and making some new content again. But for now, we're heading back home. We're gonna go I think we're gonna go down Darren Far, pick up some chicken. I've just picked up some pasta sauce, had delivered. So I think we might be doing a nice chicken pasta for dinner tonight. So I've got to go and pick up some chicken to cook up for it. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, hit that like button, share with friends, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. Questions or comments down there in the comment section. If there's anything you would like to learn about life here in China, again, hit it up down in the comment section. If you come up with a good idea for a video, we'll go away, do the research, make a video just for you. Help you learn the things that you want to learn. But for now, thanks for watching everybody. Stay safe. And we will see you all in the next one. Cheers.